My grandma told me, if you ever hear footsteps on the ceiling, don't look up, but I did. I wish I hadn't. I was staying in my aunt's village for a week, one of those tiny, silent places where the air feels heavier at night. She let me sleep in the attic room. Old wooden floor. Creaky bed. Small window. And no sound. At least, not at first. On the second night, around midnight, I heard it, soft footsteps. But not below. Above. I stared up at the wooden ceiling. But that didn't make sense. The attic was the top. There was no above. Only roof. The sound stopped. And I slept, somehow. Next morning, I mentioned it. My aunt froze. Her voice dropped. Don't ever open the window at night, she said. And don't ever look at the ceiling if you hear him. Just, who? She didn't answer. That night, I couldn't sleep. Wind howled outside. The silence inside felt too loud. Then, thump. A soft step on the ceiling, followed by another. And another. Pacing, the ceiling light flickered. Dust fell from the wooden planks. And I realized he wasn't on the roof. He was walking the inside of the ceiling. Like a spider. Like gravity didn't exist for him. Then, he stopped, right above my bed. No sound. Just pressure. Like something was waiting. I stared at the ceiling. And without thinking, I looked up. The boards had tiny handprints, fresh. Then I heard a breath. Not mine. A cold exhale, and suddenly, he dropped, but not onto me, onto the wall. Standing sideways. Barefoot. A thin boy, maybe 10. Grinning. Eyes completely black. Neck bent, like it had broken. Long ago. He stepped sideways across the wall to the ceiling again. And began pacing in circles. His voice was like 1,000 whispers stacked. I fell once. Now I walk where no one should. Don't you want to try? I backed up to the door. It wouldn't open. He laughed. And began to crawl, upside down. Faster. Crawling around the entire room like gravity was a joke. I screamed without sound. And covered my eyes when I opened them. He was gone, but the prints weren't. All over the ceiling and the walls. They are still there. I left the next morning. But sometimes, when I can't sleep, I hear creaks above my room. I live on the top floor. There's nothing above me, but the steps keep coming, and now they're heavier. Press the bell icon and subscribe the channel for more interesting video.